Years old when I found my biological mother, Terry. For 20 years, it has been drama.
You better get out of my face, woman. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, get out of my face. Get out of my face and go sit down right now.
Then Terry will attack my sister.
Shut up!
She's always mad. Always mad.
You think we attack you? You sit there and tell me I'm a brat. Yeah. You know her. She's not a brat.
Okay, we already are starting off strong. Okay, let's just see this video. Apparently, this mother was reunited with her by, never mind, I got that one wrong, I'm sorry. Birth mother doesn't want her daughter to be born, like she says that face to face. Okay, let's unpause this.
She's gonna be pretty mean to me.
She can send me messages that are the meanest things you've ever heard somebody say. I will get a message that says, I hope you drown.
What?
She'll say crazy things. I'm a brat. I think I'm better than her. She thinks the worst of me. I just remember being really little. She pulled me by my hair, but I was sitting in a hamper, and all I remember is her pulling me by my hair down the hallway.
Terry is an alcoholic.
Drinking's a lot of her problems.
This
Terry
is
is
not
drinking
right.
at least 2 large bottles a day of wine. And apparently, Terry is mixing the Xanax with it.
A week ago, my mother moved into the home.
Are you trying to
and that's
poison your
actually when I
daughter?
realized how bad her drinking was.
You're killing me. I'm too old for this.
You're the one that starts everything.
Really? You don't, you little brat.
Look who's the brat
If
now.
she's drunk and you make her mad, she's going to tell you what she thinks.
Shut up. You shut up. That's my sister. And that was my daughter. You're right, it is. Treat her with a little more respect.
She's been a fairy tale of mine my whole life. She's turned out to be nothing but a nightmare.
Okay, it's good to meet
Dr.
you
Phil.
guys. I'm sorry that things aren't going smoothly. Why did you want to find your mother? I mean, what need wwere you seeking to meet?
Kind of finding out who I was, where I came from. You know, I needed the feeling of who am I? You know.
Healthy question, reasonable question. Has that been answered for you?
Sadly, it has. We are nothing alike. We are, and it's hard to watch.
Well, you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, it's
about
hard
this,
to
'cause all I
watch
know is
this
what I'm
fighting.
seeing.
Right.
And you do seem to be behaving somewhat alike.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you feel about meeting Sis here?
Well, I always knew about her. It was just kind of weird. I was shy and didn't really know, and then we just really connected.
Yeah. Y'all had a connection, and then there was like a 10-year break in there. Why the 10-year break?
Terry would send me actually, she would call me because there was no cell phones back then, and she would leave horrible messages on my answer machines. She would tell me that I've ruined her life. She wishes that she would have aborted me. It would have been easier for her.
Are you serious?
Blame me for her life being ruined. And she'd leave these on the answer machine for my children to hear, to the point of where we had to turn the answer machine volume down.
So for 10 years, you don't see her.
Yep.
Nonsense.
My husband got on the phone. She had called one night, and she was really, really drunk, and she was just saying the worst stuff that you can imagine. I mean, the meanest things. And he got on the phone, and he said, don't ever call my wife again.
What?
Right.
And that's whenever he handed the phone to me, and I said, you've been a fairy tale of mine my entire life, and you've turned out to be nothing but a nightmare.
Okay, I'm gone. 10 years later, think I'll do that again.
Okay,
No,
goodbye,
it was actually
everybody.
my mother and I were, it was Christmas time, and they were
Around
they were
Christmas,
at my
that
house, and she
sucks.
said, have you talked to Terry lately? And I said, when hell freezes over. And she said, Rhonda, you weren't raised that way. She said, if something ever happened to her, she said, you would feel bad the rest of your life. And so I sent her a Christmas card with my address and phone number in there. And that's when my aunt called me on the phone and said that Terry has been sober for 2 years. She is going through a divorce, and she has a job. And she said she'd love to talk to you again. And I said, okay. And from that point on, and when I talked to her then, it was great.
And now your mother thinks that she's the mastermind creating all this trouble and brainwashing you.
It's probably because I'm finally to the point where I don't know if I want a relationship with her anymore. Because it's this cycle. We'll talk for 2 months, and then I'm like, when is she gonna start sending mean text messages? So it's like I'm just tired of dealing with it. So finally, I'm just like, maybe we can't have a
This
relationship.
is
I'm done with this. I
horrible.
don't want this life with you anymore. And so I finally in May blocked her because we had this crazy argument. A couple days later, she'll say sorry, like always, and I always forgive her. And so I think with that, with me finally standing up to her, she thinks that it's because Rhonda is like, I'm different.
Correct.
She says, you came down here, you have this attitude now. You think you're better than us. You have a family up there now. You left your family here. She's just, it's irrational thinking. Absolutely.
Okay, you know what? I'm done. The way that this mother treats her daughter, saying like, "I hope you drown" and stuff, that is just a horrible mother. Okay, honestly, I bet that there are probably hundreds and hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of mothers that are worse than that, but that's just the worst. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoy, and honestly, maybe we'll do some more videos like this. Over and